Hello, Eternum, and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news. And this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of bored kids somehow managed to secure the arid desert region of Brimstone Sands. And the Covenant PVXers of Tropical House returned to Great House status, converting the citizens of Weaver's Fen to the way of the PVX. KOTT News caught up with an exhausted shot caller on the steps of City Hall. Congratulations, my friend, and welcome back to Weaver's Fen, once again in control of the primary oil reserves of the island. What are we up to this time?
John, I don't even know where to start. It's just a 19-minute war, you know how it goes.
Was there anybody out there who stood out in their performance tonight?
John, I gotta give a shout out to our kill squad, our main ball, our point groups. I mean, everybody rotated, played exactly where they were supposed to, followed the calls, got to where they needed to be, and really just soldiered up this war, John.
Indeed. I understand there was a little bit of a snafu coming into the final moments with some irregularities on the lineup submissions.
We did, John. AGS decided to give a few of our players with alts on this server the good old, hey, you flagged up on your ult, but you really didn't. So they had to play on their alts this war, which were not 625. But you know what? At the end of the day, it worked out, so it is what it is.
After securing team photos for Tropical House in the historical archives, KOTT News crews caught up with Syndicate leadership enjoying a post-battle bath. It took a little coaxing, but KOTT News were able to track down a volunteer to talk about the fight. Congratulations! Tonight, the victors in Brimstone Sands inside the fort pretty early, and then making sure you secured all of the roads and hill before finally stepping onto the point and making it yours. Would you care to take us through any points that really stood out to you tonight?
I was really impressed by them. They were doing really good on their attack. I saw them outside of fort just trying to get in on us, and got us kind of worried, but, you know, we held it down, made sure we defended as long as we could.
Hey, Darling, who's the attack board?
Darling, I think we attacked them, buddy.
No way.
Darling, we attacked them.
No shot.
Darling, we attacked them.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's mix it up a little. Was there anybody out there who stood out in their performance in your eyes tonight?
Yeah, Vakuda, I would say he did really good with his point work, moving around in circles.
Upon accepting the Brimstone Sands Trophy of Record, the bored kids all walked slowly into the pool, practicing swim buddy etiquette. And fear not, viewers, the new Corsica bathhouse have assigned lifeguards on duty for all events. Returning to our continuing investigation into the theft of the Brightwood Church reconstruction funds, KOTT News crews have infiltrated a large organization. KOTT News will bring you more on this dramatic discovery as it unfolds. Turning to the weather, and once more it looks like it's going to be another day of sunshine and clear skies all afternoon long. But look out after sundown as the corruption invasion forces rise up across 20% of the island. 2 more rosters submitted for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. Up first, the Syndicate members of Commit assail the Marauders of Stamout Z for control of the master fishing shrimping region of Reekwater. Commit forces wasting no time executing their right to rematch. They must have felt in the moment that they knew what went wrong and what needs to be improved. Stamout Z forces, now regrouped into one territory, have the advantage of familiarity in the wetlands and should be fighting with a renewed sense of urgency. Meanwhile, the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen attack the Covenant converts of Outcasts for control of the bamboo forest preserves of Ebonscale. JDB's Kitchen, making a move to put Outcasts out of their misery, seek to resecure the resort destination and medicinal hot springs in the name of the Ebonscale Tourism Council. But Outcasts may have been playing it for the last stand when they apparently yielded the heavyweight championship title. We'll find out tonight, as soon as the horns start the fight. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.